Hello there, my name is LADYLXCK herself, for those of you who haven't seen me before, and this is my little Smash YouTube channel. I'm a Peach Snake Smash co-main, so a lot of my content here revolves around them and just different things that I think should be brought to light. And today's video is going to be another Peach one, and it is going to revolve around turnips, which I think is just like a really fun and like kind of quick video that I could put together for you guys to like further get into the character, increase your combo game, things of that nature, and all the little intricacies of them, which is really neat. For those of you who want to get straight into the guide, if you scroll down below, there are timestamps to get you right to the point of the video that you want to be at. I just wanted to say that I recently reached 1,000 plus subscribers. I think I'm at like 1,300 now. Thank you guys so much. I really did not expect all of this, and you've all been so kind to me here on YouTube. I never knew that the community was so sweet, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I do know that my webcam is super laggy at the moment, and I don't really quite know how to fix it. I am working on getting a new one, but in the meantime, please bear with me as I try to do this. I actually do have a donation goal on my Twitch momentarily for my webcam if anyone would like to contribute to that, and you can get all of my social media and stuff like that down below if you would like to catch me live sometime. But I've been switching up my schedule a lot, especially since I've been going to tournaments more often now too. Honestly, the best way to keep up with me would probably be through following me on Twitter, so that way you can catch me on Twitch when I'm there, or maybe at a local near you. And of course, if you find the video helpful, please do like and share and subscribe, all of that goodness to get that Paisley content out there so we can help other Paisley mains, of course. And I'm pretty sure that's all I have to say before beginning the video. So without further ado, let's get started. Peach's down special, Vegetable, grants her access to one of the most versatile projectiles in the game, Turnip. Turnips have a variety of faces, each with its own corresponding damage and knockback properties. Most of the turnips deal around the same damage, so I'll go over those briefly and pay more attention to the uniquer ones. Outside of turnips, Peach can pull two other items, which are very powerful in their own right. We'll begin with showing the damage and chances for pulling each item in Vegetable, and then move on to some applications for using them in a match. There are 8 different turnip faces, but these first 5 all have very similar or no differences in knockback or damage. The first 5 turnips are Smiling, Irked, Shut Eyes, Wide Eyes, and Happy Turnip, and we'll call these standard turnips. You have a 52 out of 58 chance to pull a standard turnip, and each of these deal around 10 damage when thrown normally, or 12 damage when smash thrown. To smash throw, simply smash the C-stick or analog stick when you throw the turnip, similar to when you initiate a dash. Doing so gives your thrown item more distance, damage, and knockback. These standard turnips do not kill even at very high percents, but their low set knockback makes them very useful for comboing into other moves, as well as gimping opponents off stage. The first unique turnip we'll talk about is the Winky Turnip. This cheeky turnip has a 4 out of 58 chance of being pulled and deals 16 damage when thrown normally, and 18 damage when smash thrown. Along with its greater damage, it has slightly greater knockback as well, making it very good at killing with an offstage snipe. While it does do a fair amount of shield damage, it can't quite break shields without user error on your opponent's side, so don't rely on it, but do use it for a surprise. The next unique turnip is Dot Eyes. You have a 1 out of 58 chance to pull Dot Eyes, and behind this turnip's steely stare is a shocking amount of damage, with the opponent suffering around 23 damage with a normal throw and 25 damage with a smash throw. This turnip packs a punch too, being the first in our arsenal to be able to kill at a reasonable percent, which would be around 100 on the ledge. At mid-stage, it will almost always set up for edgeguard situations. This is also the first turnip that does massive shield damage and allows for shield breaks. Our final unique turnip is none other than Stitch Face. Not unlike Dot Eyes, you have a 1 out of 58 chance to pull a Stitch Face, and in this game, you can even be so lucky as to pull multiple Stitch Faces in a row. This bizarre looking turnip deals outlandish damage, dealing around 32 off a normal throw and a whopping 35 off a smash throw. This turnip deals even more knockback than Dot Eyes, being able to kill reliably in most situations. In the case that Stitch Face doesn't obliterate the opponent on contact, it also deals massive shield damage and easily combos into shield breaks. Another interesting thing about Stitch Face is it has very high priority and can beat out most projectiles. Now that we've went over all the turnips that Peach can pull, it's time to go over the items. Peach has a 1 out of 6 chance to pull a Mr. Saturn, and it deals around 8 damage on a normal throw and 9 on a smash throw. While underwhelming at first due to its low damage and practically non-existent knockback, Mr. Saturn instantly breaks shields, making it a very high pressure projectile at high percents. Another noteworthy thing is that Mr. Saturn is very active, able to hit the opponent as long as it's spinning. This can lead to cool setups by bouncing it off of Peach's tilts and aerials. Just be careful, as Mr. Saturn is considered thrown by the last person to hit it, which means the opponent can lob it back and break your shield too. Personally, this is my least favorite projectile for Peach, just because I feel like it's used against me more than I use it against them, and it feels kind of random seeing how anyone can affect who it hits, but that's just me. And of course, I saved the best for last, Bomb. Peach has a 1 out of 250 chance of pulling this deadly little cutie, and it does not disappoint. It deals 38 damage off a normal throw and an unheard of 40 damage off a smash throw. To add, it flies very far and very fast, making it rather difficult for the opponent to react to it if they were ignoring your turnips prior to it being pulled. And yes, it kills, very early. On the off chance that your opponent shields this projectile, it also deals massive shield damage and can be combined with an attack to break them almost instantly, or to poke the opponent. The most noteworthy change to Bomb is its detonation no longer hurts Peach as long as she throws it or it is considered hers when it explodes. This means you can throw the bomb at your feet and take no damage, but still blow your opponent away. Another interesting way to use Bomb is while shielding. Similar to Snake's grenades, the bomb is rather fragile and will explode upon being hit, but it will never break a full shield on its own, exploding the attacker but leaving Peach practically untouched. This is a very good defensive option. The final thing to note about Bomb is that it will self-detonate if held for too long, so this power does come with a time limit. That about sums up Peach's vegetable move. Here I'll show some clips of various ways to apply and abuse vegetables. Practicing your turnip game is essential to mastering Peach, as it's useful for combos and you'll never know when you'll get lucky.
See, now I got Turnip to grab. You can do that. Oh! Oh! There we go. I was like, I tried to pull out Toad in the middle of that, but I couldn't.
Hey DI Mario Bros, how's everything going? And alright, Lord on the sticks, Lord commentating. Alright. Ooh. Oh. I didn't know that one had that much knockback. And Cupcake Master says,
That's good damage. Oh, that was a really good stock from you. Nice.
And that's it. How did you guys like the video? If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them down below in the chat. And if not, let's see. Today... what is something that you're curious about concerning me? My Discord recently has been wanting a Q&A video from me, so if you have any questions, I can maybe answer them in that. I always try to get back to everybody's comments down below. Even if it takes me a while, I usually get to them. And even if I have nothing to say, I at least heart them to show you that I've seen it. Again, I do apologize about the quality of the webcam. I am trying to get this figured out, and hopefully soon enough I will have a better one, a higher quality one, and maybe even a green screen so that we can get nicer visuals here in the YouTube videos. For the next upcoming video, I've been thinking about trying something a little bit different. It won't be as heavily structured, I guess, but it will be more free-flowing, and I think that it'll still hold its focus even if it's not as, I guess, like heavily dictated. I actually did the intros this time completely off script. So that's another thing if they feel like kind of weird, and I'll keep trying to improve in the future, of course. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with other inspiring Peach or Daisy mains that you may know. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys in the next video, and as always, may the RNG be in your favor. Bye-bye.